Pamela Anderson is set to star in the Naked Gun remake. The actress will appear opposite Liam Neeson in Paramount Pictures' untitled remake based on the crime spoof comedy films.
How do you fake this kind of chemistry? In the new Naked Gun, the connection between Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson is absolutely electric. But it was Liam Neeson himself who admitted something that made everyone wonder if it was real.
Serious drama, it's serious. Comedy is serious.
It's rare for me to have that sort of chemistry. We're getting into what really happened on set that laid the groundwork for the romance everyone is talking about.
It was a fun day. I really loved it. It was actually, it was expressive and fun and goofy and silly and just kind of how I am at home.
Hollywood loves a good story, but every once in a while, a story happens that feels different. A connection so real, it blurs the lines between the screen and real life. In 2025, that story revolves around one of the most surprising pairs you could imagine: serious dramatic actor Liam Neeson and global pop culture icon Pamela Anderson. Their reboot of the comedy classic The Naked Gun promised laughs, but it delivered something more. An undeniable spark that ignited a firestorm of speculation. The story of what happened isn't just about making a movie. It's about a surprising connection, behind-the-scenes whispers, and public moments that suggest the real magic started long before the director yelled "cut." 1. The spark? An unlikely chemistry. The whole thing started with casting that made everyone do a double take. Liam Neeson, the man who hunted villains in Taken, was now the bumbling detective Frank Drebin. And opposite him, Pamela Anderson, a star famous for a completely different kind of screen presence. On paper, they were from different worlds, and Pamela Anderson felt it. She was candidly honest, admitting she was totally starstruck and intimidated by Neeson. She even told reporters she was literally shaking before their first rehearsal, worried she couldn't hold her own with an actor of his caliber. But then, the cameras started rolling. That fear quickly melted into a powerful connection. In what became a key moment, Pamela didn't just praise Neeson. She gushed. She called him a gentleman and a sweetheart. She talked about how generous and so giving he was on set. And then she dropped the line that set the internet on fire: "I couldn't help but fall in love with him." For a star like her to say something that strong felt personal, and people noticed. Liam, for his part, only fanned the flames. He was just as complimentary, describing Pamela as very beautiful, sexy, and incredibly funny. He seemed genuinely blown away by her comedic talent, saying she had no ego and was a great sport with a fantastic sense of humor. He even called her his new pal. But it was his quieter comment that really got people talking. When asked about their dynamic, Neeson admitted the kind of on-screen chemistry they had was something special, something he rarely experiences. That one comment suggested this wasn't just another movie for him either. 2. Fueling the fire. Beyond the call sheet, praise in interviews is one thing, but soon stories from the set painted a picture of a bond that went way beyond professional courtesy. These weren't big, dramatic moments, but small, telling signs of a real friendship forming. This warmth off-screen translated directly to their performance. The plot of The Naked Gun often puts their characters at odds, creating this fun, electric tension. That push and pull felt so believable because you could see the genuine affection between them when the cameras weren't rolling. The director, Akiva Schaffer, kept the set loose and creative, encouraging them to improvise. This freedom allowed Neeson and Anderson to play and build a natural rhythm together. They weren't just reading lines, they were building comedy as a team, which requires a huge amount of trust. Reports from the set suggest that much of the laughter you see on screen was completely real, born from them just enjoying each other's company. 3. The speculation goes public. As filming wrapped and the promotional tour kicked off, that private connection went public and the speculation exploded. Now, the world wasn't just hearing about their chemistry, they were seeing it. The tipping point was the UK premiere. On the pink carpet, the two were practically inseparable, posing for photos with a closeness that looked far more intimate than professional. Their body language told the whole story. They were comfortable, constantly laughing, and seemed to be in their own little world. Then came the promotional videos. In clips released by the studio, Liam and Pamela were playful and flirty, and their easygoing chemistry was impossible to miss. The internet, of course, went wild. "You can't fake that?" one person wrote. "The way he looks at her?" commented another. The narrative was set. Was Hollywood's most unlikely duo a real thing? The media framed them as the perfect, unexpected match. He, the quiet, dignified widower. She, the vivacious, free-spirited romantic. Was it all a brilliant marketing plan, or did a genuine connection just happen to blossom under the studio lights? 4. The threesome scene and the intimacy coordinator. Just as the buzz hit its peak, Liam Neeson went on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and added a whole new layer to the story. He revealed that he, Pamela, and another actor filmed a threesome scene for the movie. But the really telling part was what he said about it. Neeson mentioned it was his first time ever working with an intimacy coordinator, a specialist hired to make sure actors feel safe and comfortable during intimate scenes. He said the process was professional, but also admitted, with his classic wit, that it was a little bit strange. Think about that for a second. Navigating a scene that's inherently awkward, especially with a coordinator for the first time, requires a massive amount of trust and a shared sense of humor. Going through that strange, vulnerable process together can forge a bond much deeper than a typical day of filming. It breaks down barriers and builds a unique kind of camaraderie. That shared vulnerability might just be the foundation of the real-life connection everyone was starting to see. 5. From friendship to romance, the real story. For a while, it was easy to think this was all just Hollywood magic, that they were just two amazing professionals doing their job. Pamela's gushing praise, gratitude for a kind co-star, the public affection, two friends celebrating a project they were proud of, the flirty videos, a smart marketing team knowing exactly how to get people talking about the movie. In that version, the romance was the final illusion, a testament to their incredible acting skills. But it turns out that wasn't the whole story. Recent, reliable reports have confirmed that while they were friends on set, they didn't actually start dating until after filming was over. So, what everyone was seeing wasn't just an illusion. It was the real-time evolution of a deep friendship, built on trust and laughter on set, that was blossoming into something more right before our eyes. The marketing team didn't have to create a story, they just had to point a camera at the real one. So, what really happened on the set of The Naked Gun? The story is less of a mystery and more of a pleasant surprise. We have an incredible on-set chemistry between two unlikely co-stars. We have genuine praise and admiration flowing both ways. We have a unique bonding experience through professionally coordinated intimate scenes. And it all led to something real. It wasn't a secret on-set affair, but a deep friendship and mutual respect that, according to reports, officially turned into a romance after the movie wrapped. In the end, the speculation was a tribute to their amazing dynamic. And for once, the rumors turned out to be true. They created something that felt real because, eventually, it was. What do you think about Hollywood's most surprising new couple? Is it a perfect match? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.